sure that I've come across men that is not just looks. Okay, they go after a woman that has some type of
that embraces her feminine nature,
brain, to put like I would say there's certain guys that with a certain status, they don't go after just looks. They go after a woman with brain, a woman that has a lot going for herself.
No, you don't know what we want. So
but that's what you want.
No, man.
That's what you know.
Everybody in the chat, it's the same thing.
Because look,
no man has ever said, "I love her for her brain."
But you know what? You're a man that is a fool. Because
every guy watching this will agree with me.
You are a man that is a fool if you think that way. Because
not me. Every single person watching is a fool.
Listen, when you're looking for a wife and someone to be with, someone to build with, especially to have kids with, that's very dangerous.
Hold on. You know what? Well, let me take your same mindset. You're a fool for wanting a guy that's a leader.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Why would I be a fool?
Hold on.
Why would I be a fool?
No. I literally, you see what I did there?
You called me a fool for saying what I want.
No, because I'm saying that's what you want, but you can't generalize it with every
man wants that. No man has ever said that. So
I've been with men that said that they want a woman that if something would happen to them, they can hold it down.
That's not brain. That's different.
Lied to you.
Huh?
He likes you.
I agree with you.
He knows that you want to hear that.
100%.
So what we want? Can I explain something?
So you want me to be dumb and just act like I don't know how to do nothing?
I don't know if the chat.
Just look good?
I don't think she saw what happened, but I want the chat to go ahead and notice that. Notice how he says what he wants. You're a fool for wanting that. When she said earlier, I want a man that's a leader, whatever, and Fresh asked these questions, dominant, whatever.
Yes, I do.
Hold on. He didn't call you a fool, did he? Why is it that we don't shame women for what they want, but they love to shame us for what we want?
It's not that. I'm just saying that's very super. Listen, that's not what. That's you're switching it. No, I called him a fool because he said he just generalized everything and said, "Oh, all men wants that." When I've had conversation with men, if you're gonna say they're lying, then they're lying. Then they're lying. But I don't honestly don't believe that all men just want a woman for her looks. There are men that actually wants more than that, because nowadays any woman can throw that in the table. Now, like, you're just gonna marry a woman because she's her looks, so you're not thinking about if something happens to you, if you're not thinking about the long run, you're not thinking about the future, so you're just thinking about
let me explain to you.
I have a question.
Come on over to YouTube, guys. Kill it, Twitch and Twitter. Go ahead.
Let me explain what men want, and you're gonna say I'm generalizing. You call me a fool for it. This is what I want.
I apologize if your feelings are hurt.
My feelings are hurt. See, what we want in a woman, what we want to settle down with, and this is why I know you said single as fuck, is because you're acting very masculine right now.
I never said I was single.
Hold on, you're aggressive. You're slamming the table. Relax. You're slamming the table. You're raising your voice. You're yelling. No guy wants to settle down with that. You can go, "Oh, I'm sorry." It's not hurt. It's just annoying to be around, and no guy wants to settle down with that. What we want is a feminine woman who knows how to nurture, who knows her place, who's not running around in the club all the time. That's what we want. And when we're honest about it, you say toxic, you say I'm a fool. But that's what men want. That's what everybody watching wants. We just want a feminine woman who can balance out. And it's not about brain. It's not about the guys who fuck.
But that's what you want. Listen, I'm not here to judge you. Like I said,
you did. You called me a fool.
And I apologize if you felt like your feelings were hurt. But the reason why
what the fuck is she talking about?
The reason why I said that you were a fool only because you generalized and said all men. And I was trying to tell you, you did not listen to me. You
Chat,
did not hear me out.
Am I speaking for all men right now? Can we say W that this is what men want?
You can't speak for all men.
Well, let's see. There's 17,000 people watching.
We're
Let's see what the
speaking
chat
in generals
says.
here. We're speaking about the majority.
In general.
All right, you have something.
I do have something. Okay, so yes, it is true that men do want a submissive feminine woman. However, if you want, if you expect us to assume that role and be submissive and dominant, how do you expect us to be that way when you're creating a space that isn't emotionally safe for us? Yeah, you provide the money, the protection, and so on and so forth. But if you're cheating on me and disrespecting me and saying, well, it's my world, it's my rules, and you're going to abide by what I say, how's that creating a safe space for me to be feminine and soft and submissive to you?
Correct.
Well, that comes from your lack of knowledge and understanding of men. Men are only as faithful as their options. So knowing that, you should adapt accordingly and make sure you're the number one girl. Any man that's attractive, ladies, if you're dealing with an attractive guy, he's always going to have other girls. Like, you're not that special. Beauty is common. High value men are not. It's very simple.
But don't you think it's vice versa, though?
What do you mean vice versa?
If women is attractive women, then it's vice versa.
No, it's not. Let me tell you why.
What about all these men that are with ugly females?
What?
What about any man that's out here with an ugly female? You say that all these guys want girls that are looking like super hot.
She's
like
talking about an
maybe
ex
hotter
who
than
left
them.
her for somebody uglier than her.
No. Here's the thing: they'll have multiple ugly girls. And then to answer you said it's vice versa. What's more common, beautiful women or successful men?
I get it.
Answer the question.
Successful men. I get
what's more common.
Beautiful women.
Okay, so who has the leverage?
It's not who has.
Answer the question.
What you mean who has the men?
Okay, so the reality is, since there's less of him and more of you, he could dictate the terms. It's just that ladies don't like to not have an upper hand in relationships. But once you deal with a certain caliber guy, you lose the leverage.
It shouldn't be about, I mean, this is just my personal opinion. It shouldn't be about having the upper hand when it's
100% about having the upper hand.
You want us to lead. That's the upper hand.
The whole thing is
not
like,
necessarily.
You do realize
allowing
someone has to care more in the relationship every single time. That's the way it goes. There's no such thing as 50-50. It's a lie. It's cap. So what I'm saying is that you need to care more as the woman for the relationship to work. If the guy cares more, it never works. So again, the man has to have the upper hand. It is his world, and you might not like it, but then you can exit the world at any time. The difference is this: women want to be in a man's world that tells her it's his fucking world. That's the difference. You don't know what you're necessarily attracted to and aroused to. You don't like the way men make you feel because he has other girls, but that's what women are attracted to.
We got a lot of manly women in this podcast.
Well, can I say something? I just want to elaborate and just fix everything.
Okay, just make sure that you do it nice and concise.
Lay in the plan.
Correct.
Nice
I'm
and
gonna land it. Okay. The whole point. I did say that a woman prefer a leader. I don't want to wear pants because I want to be feminine in my own self, right? But like I said, at the same time, that men has to know like their role. Like I'm sorry, if I have to wear the pants in a relationship, then that's a 360. Like that doesn't make any sense.
What's your point?
So my point is when I said that you were a fool, which I kind of said it, didn't mean it that way, but you took it in an offensive way.
No.
What the fuck is your point?
I meant it. The whole point is that not all men think that way. There are men that want a woman that can handle her own as well. You're going in circles.
We did the poll.
But that doesn't make her not feminine. Everyone. That doesn't make her feminine because I can still handle the household and play my role. But that doesn't make me less than the man because we complement each other. So yes, he's the provider and all that. He's wearing the pants, but there are other parts of me that I can control that he can't. So when we come into the household, we're a team. So for you to say that,
what is she talking about? Other women? Does anyone know?
Because you said it's just the looks. I said the point I'm trying to make. I'm gender rolling it because guy says, okay, a guy just want for looks, and I'm saying no. There are men that actually want, a woman that can hold it down too. Because at the end of the day, like you said.
What you're talking about, here's the thing. What you're talking about is a minority of the package of what men look for. Yeah. Predominantly, men look for looks. If you're not attractive, you're not even going to get in the door to show these other traits that you're talking about. Your looks is the primary agency. I'm looking around right now. You got a lot of you guys have makeup, wigs, extensions, weave, dressing a certain way, tits out, etc., eyelashes. What are you doing that for? You ain't doing it for yourself, even though you're all trying to say you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the appeasement and validation of other men. There's a reason why she wants to go to a nightclub and dress up versus being at home and dressed up with her guy. Women enjoy attention and validation from other people. It is what it is, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that women don't like to be honest about what their real intentions are because they don't want to be judged by society.